Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rob from Harris Avenue. Happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I'm really excited to talk about all of our topics today. We have some great things on deck. We're talking about the Matt Reeves Batman movie. We're talking about Shazam and a deleted scene that surfaced online. And we're also going to talk about Henry Cavill and The Witcher images that surfaced online this morning in anticipation for his Netflix special. Or his Netflix series, I should say. So yeah, before we get into the topics for today, two quick announcements. First, we have 2 pairs of tickets left for Alameda County Fairgrounds Pleasanton Comic-Con, Powerhouse Comic-Con, July 21st. If you guys are from the Bay Area and you want to win a pair of tickets to this Comic-Con, definitely just drop a comment down below, hashtag Powerhouse Comic-Con. Let us know you're from the Bay, and call and see you are our first winner. On that same weekend as Powerhouse Comic-Con, a second announcement is Darren will be at San Diego Comic-Con this year, and I announced it in a couple other videos, but if you didn't know, Darren will be there. If there's anything in particular you want him to check out for his videos and coverage over there, let us know in the comments down below. Really excited, so we're both going to be busy on that weekend. With that being said, let's get into today's topics. So, first topic today coming from Geeks Worldwide. It says, exclusive, Vanessa Kirby on Matt Reeves' radar for Catwoman in The Batman. The author is Thomas Polito. Now, I'm really excited about this news because Vanessa Kirby is an actress that caught my eye in the most recent Mission Impossible Fallout movie, which has become my favorite Mission Impossible movie thus far. Yes, it really is up there for me. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to check it out. Henry Cavill puts on an awesome performance as, I actually don't want to spoil it. He puts on an awesome performance in that movie, along with Tom Cruise as always. Now, Vanessa Kirby, you can see her right here. Now, just looking at her, I could totally see her as Catwoman just by looks alone. She can totally give off those Michelle Pfeiffer vibes. I wouldn't be surprised that if they did a screening for this role, and I wouldn't be surprised if they gave her an old Michelle Pfeiffer catsuit to do a test screening with. So yes, just on looks alone, totally can pull off Catwoman, I think. But on acting chops, again, I told you that she really surprised me, totally stole all the scenes she was in the recent Mission Impossible movie. And as far as physicality, that is on full display in Hobbs & Shaw, the trailers that have recently come out, because she is going to be in that movie. Now, the Fast and Furious franchise is something that I'm not really big on, so forgive me if you guys are fans of the Fast and Furious franchise. I am not a huge fan of those movies, but in the recent trailers, I've been seeing them all over my feed and in the theaters. Her physicality, you could see that she can carry herself on screen along with The Rock and Jason Statham. So I'm really excited about this prospect. Now, we have been hearing a lot of fan castings really about this potential Catwoman role, but make sure to throw her into the mix when considering your Catwoman choices. If you guys have a Catwoman that you would prefer, an actress out there that you would prefer to play Catwoman, let me know in the comments down below, because Vanessa Kirby was on some of your guys' lists, but I'm curious who else that you guys might have thought of in the time since we talked about it last. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. And as far as the Batman movie goes, it looks like the movie has entered pre-production. So if you go onto the IMDb site, it looks like it says the Batman changed from script to pre-production, and the person who tweeted this out is also Thomas Polito, the guy who wrote that article about Vanessa Kirby. And so pre-production, so it looks like the script is getting its final touches. They're starting to create those storyboards. All the cast members should be almost in place now. So I'm really excited. The fact that it's finally greenlit and production's hopefully ready to start by next year. So that is really exciting. Okay, moving on, let's go ahead and talk about this Shazam deleted scene. And it kind of teases Black Adam's arrival. Now, so the scene, now it has been deleted on some of the sites that I've been checking on since I saw it this morning, so I'm just gonna go by memory right here. But you can see it looks like it would happen at the end of the movie, because you can see the Shazam family in their full out costumes. You see them in the Rock of Eternity. Shazam takes his seat at the head of the 7 thrones that they have there. Everyone else takes their seat. You hear Darla make a cute little comment And then Mary also says, hey, look, there is a 7th seat right there. There's an empty seat. And then that's when Darla makes her little cute comment about loving this person, whoever it is. And obviously, the thought goes to Black Adam. And if you've been reading the recent comics lately, you could see why that may be the case as well. And that's kind of the scene right there as a whole. I would have really loved if the scene was included in the movie, maybe as a second post-credit scene, because I really do think it would get fans excited in that theater, especially for those fans who aren't really familiar with the characters or the character that got introduced in the post-credit scene in the movie. So if you did watch Shazam, you know that the post-credit scene included Mr. Mind, and kind of teases the Monster Society of Evil. And again, very obscure characters in that comic book. I'm not really familiar with too many of them. I'm familiar with Mr. Mind, and yeah, it's kind of one of those obscure villains, and it's a type of villain that kind of matches the Shazam character, because Shazam is a magical being, and a character like Mr. Mind, this worm who talks through a voice box, which happens to be super powerful. It kind of matches, but it's a character that not a lot of people know about. But having this scene, if it was included as a post-credit scene, I think it would have got fans way more excited than what we got in the original post-credit scene. So this, again, this teasing The Rock is really exciting. You know, The Rock has let us know that his movie is going to be getting into production, and we do know the Shazam sequel is getting into production sometime next year. So all good news on that front. If you guys did check out this deleted scene, let me know what your thoughts are on it, because I know some of you guys commented on my reading the comments video, talk about the deleted scene. I thought it was awesome. I can't wait to see more of the Shazam family. Some people didn't like the reveal of the family in the first movie. I was a huge fan of it, and even though I knew it was coming, it still had my audience at least cheering, and it erupted so loud in my theater. And I'm hoping for this next movie, they don't do an early 2-week release, because I really think that kind of hurt the momentum for the Shazam movie in theaters. While it was a success, I thought it should have done so much better for the quality movie that it was. I'm hoping The Rock, in his solo Black Adam movie, can capture some of that same magic. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait for this Shazam sequel. Let me know what you guys thought about the deleted scene in the comments down below. And let's go ahead and move on to quick topic on Marvel to segue into the Henry Cavill situation. So it looks like Marvel also announced its San Diego Comic-Con 2019 lineup again. So at first, Marvel was not going to be making a Hall H appearance at Comic-Con, but since DC announced it was not going to be there, it looks like Marvel went ahead and took the opportunity to be one of the big comic book studios to present in Hall H. But if looking at this this agenda for the Marvel panels, the 2 Hall H panels looks to be a Marvel Games panel, and we do know that there's a Avengers game coming out. It looks pretty fun. Doesn't look anything. Doesn't look like it's a revolutionary game by any means, but it does look fun. I'll probably play it. And then there's a Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. panel in Hall H. So obviously there's other things happening too in other rooms, but the big panels we're looking at is the Hall H panels. I'll show what else is happening down here. But yeah, so much of a missed opportunity for DC here, especially since the panel that Marvel has, it doesn't look incredibly mind-blowing or exciting, to me at least. Now DC will be there in the form of WB, and they will share a presence on the floor with the other WB properties. I'm assuming they're going to really be promoting it very hard, or It Chapter 2, I should say. But one person from the DC universe that will be there is Henry Cavill, and that's going to transition us into our last topic for today. So Netflix is going to bring Henry Cavill's The Witcher series to San Diego Comic-Con 2019, and man, so it is kind of ironic that Henry Cavill did make it. Obviously, he is our Man of Steel until it is announced that he isn't, but he is our Man of Steel, and he will be there where none of his other Justice League members are. So I'm still excited for this, because if you guys were awake this morning when Henry Cavill and the other marketing team for this Witcher series started releasing these photos online, I was instantly hyped to see the quality look at this character that he's going to play, and other characters for this series as well. To be honest, The Witcher, when I say that, you guys probably think of the game, but this series is mostly going to be based on the books, and I am super intrigued in and super interested in possibly starting these audiobooks. I haven't checked if they're on Audible yet. I do have an Audible subscription, and if you guys have read the books, the Witcher series of books, let me know what you think about them in the comments down below, because I'm a huge fantasy fan. I've read the Lord of the Rings twice over. I've read all of the Song and Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones series twice over, some 3 times. I'm a huge fan of this type of stuff. So let me know what you think about the Witcher series. Also thinking of starting the Dune books as well. But yeah, we get to see some of these images here, and they look breathtaking. And I'm gonna really just focus in on the Henry Cavill images. But man, that is our Superman. The first look we got of Henry Cavill as this character didn't really intrigue me too much. Actually, it looked kind of cheap, and I was like, ugh. I did one of those emoji faces, you know, where you're kind of just biting your teeth, like, that doesn't look very good. But seeing these images today get me incredibly excited. You know, this looks like something that Boss Logic, you know, had created this poster, and then seeing him in his you know, all of his physicality with that sword looks just awesome. So I'm really happy for Henry Cavill. You know, a lot of people talking about him lately because of you know, the rumors going around about him being recast and everything. And you know, I don't think that him being here hurts his chances at potentially staying on as Superman. But I totally understand all those who are like, man, he's probably gone. I'm just gonna wait till that announcement happens. But until then, I'm really excited for the guy, and all the positivity that he's getting, because I want to see more of Cavill. So if you haven't checked out other stuff outside of Man of Steel and the Justice League and Batman vs Superman, definitely check him out in Man from U.N.C.L.E. Check him out in Immortals. And just, yeah, he's a great actor. Check him out in Mission Impossible. And I cannot wait to see when this Netflix series is going to be dropping. Hopefully they drop it early with this whole Comic-Con thing happening. So let me know what you guys think about Henry Cavill's character in this Witcher series coming up on Netflix. Are you guys going to watch this show? If this is something that ends up being really popular, maybe we'll start watching it and cover every episode. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Please, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified for all our videos, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.